Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm SUMERA, Healthy Wali. I hope you all are doing well and welcome to all of you in another exciting session. If you are a teacher, student, professional or content creator or a housemaker, then this session is very special for you. My today topic of discussion is how to build lasting habits. And for discussing this topic, I have a very special guest in my studio today. So without delay, let's start the session. Welcome to the studio, ChatGPT. How are you doing today?
Thanks, Smira. I'm doing well, glad to be here. Building lasting habits is such a worthwhile focus. Where would you like to begin the discussion?
Okay, first of all, tell me, GPT, that what are the lasting habits and why they are so important for someone professional or personal life.
Great question. Lasting habits are those small, repeatable actions you keep up over time, like a routine for exercise or reflection. They're important because they create momentum and reduce the need for constant decision making. Over months and years, that consistency compounds. Professionally, that might mean reliable systems, follow ups, or sharpening a skill. Personally, it could be daily reflection, reading, or intentional connection with others. Those little things shape long term outcomes.
Absolutely right. Okay, why some people struggle to stick these habits, although they are very motivated at the beginning.
Motivation fades because it's emotional. When progress feels slow, or the habit feels too big, or life gets in the way, and the plan isn't flexible, that's when discipline and tiny steps matter more than hype. Most people overcomplicate it. Keep it small, connect it to a routine you already do, and track a little progress. Also, expect slip ups, plan for them instead of being surprised by them. That keeps habits from collapsing.
You are absolutely right. Okay, now tell me, how long does it usually take for a habit to become a part of your daily life or daily routine?
There's There's no magic number. It varies by the habit and the person. What really matters is practicing it consistently and not giving up when it feels slow. Think of it more like repetition building automatic action rather than chasing a deadline.
Okay, that's really interesting. Now tell me, what is the secret to building these habits that usually last for the years instead of just for a few months or days?
The secret is to integrate the habit into your identity and daily systems. Start small, tie it to an existing routine, make it easy and rewarding at first. Then keep showing up, even in tiny ways. When life gets messy, focus on systems that survive bad days, not perfect weeks. That's what makes habits stick long term.
You are absolutely right, Shifty. Why are small and consistent actions are more important and more effective rather than big changes at a once?
Small actions are easier to keep doing, so they build momentum without overwhelming you. They create consistency, and consistency compounds. Big changes often burn people out because they're hard to sustain. So think of tiny wins repeated daily. That's how progress sneaks up on you and lasts.
You said amazing, GPT. Now tell me, what is the role of discipline in making these habits, and what is the difference between the discipline and the motivation? Or what is the role of motivation and discipline while adopting these secret habits?
Checking that. Great question. Motivation gets you interested, gets you started, but it comes and goes. Discipline is the commitment to show up even when that spark dips. So, the role of discipline is what keeps the habit alive on ordinary days. Rely less on waiting to feel like it, more on a simple routine you keep. Motivation starts the journey, discipline carries it forward until the habit itself feels automatic. So, don't depend only on motivation. Build discipline with small daily actions. Those little steps are what create lasting success.
That is really amazing, Chipti. Okay, how can someone committed to the new habit when they start losing motivation? How they stay committed?
Yeah, good one. When motivation dips, shrink the habit down to its tiniest version. So easy enough to do even on a bad day. Or tie it to a cue you can't miss, like making coffee before writing a journal entry. Also, remind yourself of the why, the bigger reason behind it. And don't wait to feel motivated. Do the small action. Motivation often returns after you start.
That's amazing, Chipti. I want to know some mistakes people can make while trying to build their new habits. You can point out top 2 to 3 mistakes.
Sure. Three common slip ups. First, starting too big, like daily 1 hour workouts. Second, relying only on motivation instead of building discipline. And third, not planning for obstacles. So the first slip derails them. Better approach, start tiny, stay consistent, expect bumps, and just nudge forward anyway. That's how habits survive long term.
That's really amazing. Can you share a simple step by step method for creating a new positive habit?
Sure. First, pick one specific habit. Next, make it tiny, almost ridiculously easy. Then attach it to something you already do, like after brushing your teeth or making coffee. Step 4, track it simply, like a check mark. Step 5, review weekly. Celebrate small wins, tweak what doesn't fit, and keep it gentle, not perfect. Consistency beats intensity every time.
That's really valuable insights, Tripti. How can someone replace the bad habits with the healthier one or the productive one? How they can replace them, and how it is easy or the difficult one?
Checking that. Good question. Usually it's more effective to replace rather than just break. Like swap doom scrolling for 5 minutes of reading or a short walk. Something easy that still feels rewarding. So at first, it can feel a little tricky, but tiny, consistent changes add up. Don't focus only on breaking the bad one, build a better one in its place. That's how habits and lives change.
That's really amazing, Chickadee. Okay, and finally, I want to wrap the my show. So tell me, what are the daily habits would you recommend for mental as well as physical health?
For mental well being, a few minutes of quiet reflection or journaling, a short walk, and some intentional screen free time. For physical health, regular movement, drink enough water, and aim for consistent sleep times. Keep it simple, realistic, and consistent. Small, steady steps stack up way more than intense bursts that fizzle.
That's
And
absolutely right, GPT.
mm, cheers.
Thank you so much for joining us today and shares your valuable insights. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Smira, and best of luck with your show.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, GPT, and thanks all of you who joining us in this live session today. Uh, Stay tuned for the next session. If you find this session helpful, then share, comment, and share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit with it. Till next time, take very good care of yourself. Stay healthy, keep learning, and make your every minute count. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.